What is going on? Welcome to A Scorpio's Life. Today we are going to be talking about why you should not work at Burger King. And there are plenty of reasons. Some are funny, some are outlandish, and some you just would not believe, so stay tuned. So, for starters, I got thrown right in the mix of this job with little to no training. Luckily, in the past, unfortunately, I've worked at many restaurants, Applebee's, Panera Bread, Frisch's, Massey's, Cane's, KFC, you name it. I've probably been there and I've worked, including Burger King. Now, these people will literally train you very shortly for like a day or so and then put you into these positions. Full bore crash course, good luck. Here's the register. Here's what you do. Have fun. It is absolutely a nightmare getting any proper training there whatsoever. Next, let's not forget everything in the store is broken. From the front counter, it's completely split in half. The floor has a giant piece of wood to where it was never replaced or fixed. The thing that toasts the buns, you have to shove a knife or cardboard through, and what is called the Whopper Hopper that preheats the cheese on the sandwiches catches on fire. Everything is disorganized. They do not put any people that have strong points like in drive through or expediting or dropping things into the deep fryer or sandwich making. They do not use those people. Instead, they will just put whoever where the hell ever, which is honestly horrible. Next, let's talk about the pay. The pay is absolutely horrible. You're talking about $12 an hour, and if you're averaging around 40 hours, that's only $720. I want you to take that into consideration. $720. Now, you do get paid this twice a month, which is $1,440. But any other job around my area in town pays way more per hour than Burger King does ultimately. Next, to take into consideration, I'm not knocking everybody makes their own life choice, but we do have two tweaked out managers that use a lot of crystal meth. I guess that's how they keep going fast in the food industry. I'm not sure, but everybody else is quite blind to their drug use. Luckily, I've watched a lot of YouTube and a lot of documentaries, and I've experienced and lived in towns with these type of people firsthand, so I immediately know what's up. They are very hard to understand because they're talking 90 miles an hour, they're moving 90 miles an hour, and to get any adequate training or knowledge about the job from these particular managers is just impossible. Another thing, it is a very stressful job. People are crashing out each and every day. There's not a day that goes by somebody does not crash out, freak out, quit. Matter of fact, 4 people quit, including myself, so that is 5 just this week. They cannot keep people. It is a revolving door. Felons work there, people that smoke crack work there, people that smoke meth work there, recovering drug addicts work there. It is just not a place I wanted to be after finding out everything behind the scenes. Next, the place is absolutely disgusting. I have worked there 2.5 weeks, and the same Whopper, eggs, and French fries are still on the floor, have not been swept up, deck scrubbed, or anything. There is little to no cleaning at the end of every day like a normal restaurant, and that place just stays consistently filthy, full of dangerous hazards, equipment that does not work, filthy floors, people who do not wash their hands, and employees that are mostly on drugs, coming off drugs, went to prison, got out of prison, or just normal employees that unfortunately, like myself, find myself in the mix of all this Burger King madness. Another thing, in order to get paid, they don't care if you get paid or not. I had to sit down with my manager, and my manager had to be on phone with HR in order just to get my payment set up to go to my direct deposit. So, you getting paid, unless you understand it and can figure it out without manager help, and sometimes with the iSolved app, you need the manager and HR. It's not something you can figure out and do alone. And if you do not address this, they could care less if you get paid as long as you show up and work and they don't go another day short staffed like they are. Now, speaking of short staffed, they are consistently short staffed, and it's because all the above I have told you, if not more. People just seem to do whatever the hell they want at Burger King when they work there, and the managers really do not do a good job of directing people. If you choose to work at Burger King, you know that you will be doing 2, 3, 4, 5 positions. You will not be clocking in and just taking care of counter and register. You will also be doing drive-through. You will also be putting orders together. You will also be putting sandwiches together. You will also be going back there and dropping things in the deep fryer. And this is all in one day. No matter what your age, your physical structure, this can wear you down, both mentally and physically. I'm going to go ahead and close this video out, but I urge you, please do not work at Burger King. If you can find a job anywhere else, which I'm sure you're able to, as long as you don't have an extensive record and you're strung out on all sorts of craziness, then I'm sure you watching at home can find a better job. This was just a job I picked up, thought it would be easy, and it was not. It was a living hell. Mind you, I've worked at 7, 8 different jobs, and none of them were this bad. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Scorpio's Life. We got a lot more content coming up to the channel this summer, so don't forget to like, subscribe, check it out, and I guarantee there will be something on the channel you'll be interested in. Much love. Thank you guys again. I'll see you next time.